Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while the Ranger Band presents our national anthem, followed by the invocation.
Let's pray. Lord, thank you so much for a beautiful day you've given us, a day to celebrate as family and friends and loved ones have gathered to celebrate these students who are turning into graduates today. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings that they have been given and the family there that is here to celebrate with them. In your precious name, Jesus. Amen. You may be seated.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 16th annual Fall Commencement exercise at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Is it an honor to welcome the families and friends of the graduates to our campus. On behalf of our Board of Regents, administration, and faculty, I offer my congratulations to today's graduates and their families. Before I begin my remarks, allow me to introduce a great advocate for higher education and Northwestern. From Fairview, a member of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, Regent Jeff Hickman. This week, the nation celebrated the life of the 41st President of the United States, George H.W. Bush. In remembering his life and contributions, I found some thoughts of his which seemed appropriate for today. President Bush once said, "Think about every problem, every challenge we face. The solution to each starts with education." For today's graduates who are embarking down a path of new possibilities, this is a reminder that your true weapon is knowledge. In educating yourself, you have become effectively prepared to make wise decisions in your profession and in your life. President Bush also noted, and I quote, "The American dream means giving it your all, trying your hardest, accomplishing something, and then I'd add to that, giving something back. No definition of a successful life can do anything but include serving others," end quote. This quote perfectly encompasses the spirit of entrepreneurship and leading a successful life. It's not about how much you make, but rather the mark you leave behind. By receiving your diploma, you join an elite segment of our population. You will be looked upon to provide leadership for your country, your state, and your communities, and service to the same. As we remember and honor a life dedicated to public service, let this be a charge to you to put into practice our university motto: learn today, lead tomorrow. Today's keynote speaker is an individual who has put the ideals of education, leadership, and service into practice. Jane McDermott of Alva is a 1977 graduate of Northwestern with a bachelor's degree in library science and physical education. And she later earned a master's degree in secondary curriculum and instruction. While at Northwestern, McDermott played for the Lady Rangers basketball team and ran track. She returned to her alma mater in 1987 to work as the executive director of the Northwestern Foundation and Alumni Association, leading the organization through a period of unprecedented growth. Today, McDermott and her husband Max own and operate Divine Water, a producer of bottled water products, and McDermott and Associates, an insurance brokerage. In 2017, McDermott was appointed by Governor Mary Fallin to serve as a regent for the Regional University System of Oklahoma, the governing board for Northwestern. McDermott is past president of the Higher Education Alumni Council of Oklahoma, Delta Zeta Alumni, Alva Youth Council, and Northwest Family Services. She also currently serves on the Advisory Council for the Oklahoma Small Business Development Center and is a graduate of Leadership Oklahoma. She was recognized as Alva's Citizen of the Year in 1984 by the Alva Chamber of Commerce. And in 2007, the Northwestern chapter of the American Association for University Women honored her with the Economic Development Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm welcome to today's commencement speaker, Regent Jane McDermott.
Thank you, President Cunningham, Regent Hickman, administration, faculty, staff, honored graduates, family, and friends. Oh, what a beautiful day. It is a great pleasure that I'm here today to deliver Northwestern's Sweet 16 commencement address. As a graduate of this wonderful university, a retired Northwestern Foundation director, and now as a regent of Oklahoma's regional university system, I bring a heartfelt welcome to each one of you. Remember today to take time to say thank you. I appreciate you, or maybe I love you, to those who have helped you along the way. You will be glad you did. I would like to thank my husband Max of 44 years, he's here somewhere, for accompanying me here today. Meeting and marrying him while a student at Northwestern is by far my greatest accomplishment. He's a real lucky guy. Just kidding, I'm the lucky one. We have been clapping together to ride Rangers Ride in this building for a long time, and I look forward to many more years. My love for Northwestern runs deep. My mother was a graduate of Northwestern and received the T.C. Carter Award for the highest grade point average. I didn't take after her. Her love and her ability to recruit for this institution instilled a great passion in me, and I give her the credit for my fondness for education and my love for service. This location, this building, holds special memories for me. I played my first collegiate basketball game here. I watched Max play some pretty heated intramural games, as well as I attended my first rock concert in here. I saw my first streaker. Yeah, right here in Personal Fieldhouse. That was kind of a big deal in the 1970s. Some years later, I saw my son, my daughter, my niece, all play their first collegiate games here. And our many nieces, nephews, and now grandchildren have attended basketball camp in this building. But last and certainly not least, I have been through numerous graduation ceremonies of family and friends. Last December, I attended as a regent for the first time. I've attended many commencements. I'm fully aware that you won't remember too much, if anything I'm going to say. You will remember if I talk too long, so I'll do my best to keep it short. The record has already been set for the shortest speech in history. Some of you might remember it. And I'm sure the longest has as well, so I promise to keep it short. This truly is the most wonderful time of the year. Today will go down as one of the days in your life that you will cherish. You are a very elite group of Americans, as only 30% of Americans have a bachelor's degree. You have accomplished something great today, and I believe many more great things are in store for you. As Dr. Cunningham mentioned, I'm a regent for Northwestern. I didn't really have that on my bucket list. However, when the governor calls you to serve, you serve. And all joking aside, I'm really enjoying my time as a regent. I'm also president of the Alva School Board, so I am privileged to see Oklahoma's educational system in full view. Oklahoma's higher education system has taken some real financial setbacks over the past few years. The shortfall of state revenue has put the financial burden on the backs of you students. I am not proud of that fact. However, I am encouraged today as I start to hear talk of change. It is time for Oklahomans to place a greater value on education. And I want to thank each and every one of you in these first 3, 4, 5 rows for the commitment and the service and the dedication that you've given to education. You didn't give up, and I appreciate that very much. I will continue to do my part to be a voice for education. The largest university system in Oklahoma is the regional university system with nearly 40,000 students. Northwestern is one of the 6 universities that make up that system, and I might add it's my favorite, my very favorite. The regional system provides 40% of the workforce in Oklahoma, so we have a tremendous responsibility to make Oklahomans aware of the value of you and your degree and the importance of the regional university system. I'm extremely proud of my degrees from Northwestern. I stand before you today to witness that your degree is second to none. Our faculty, our staff, and our administration are leaders in the profession. The valuable example of professionalism is just one of the attributes that set Northwestern apart from all the others. Graduates, you are blessed. You are fortunate to have so many people who truly care about your success. Keep in touch with these people. They will be there for you for a lifetime. As we get older, it seems like people want to ask us if we could do anything different, what would it be? I rarely think of much that I could change. However, I do have a little bit of advice today. I would encourage each one of you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Exercise more, eat better, get good rest, and most importantly, drink lots of water. Find a healthy outlet for your stress, travel more, and give generously of your time and your resources. In searching for something memorable to say or meaningful, we must have been on the same wavelength this week as our hearts were full honoring the life of George Bush 41. You may not have been as taken by all of that as I have been. I have shed some tears listening to his family and friends reminisce about his life and his relationship with his First Lady, Barbara. Politics aside, I believe a lot can be learned from the life of this noble American. As only Americans can do, it seems like we can come together when necessary to say something good. George Bush 41 lived a life of service to his country and his family. His life was by no means perfect. However, his ability to see the good and his ability to make the best of most situations is admirable. In closing, my challenge for each one of you, as you embark on the next chapter of your life, let's strive to be a little bit more like George. Kind, loving, funny, forgiving, and optimistic. This quote is one of my favorites and reminds me of higher education. We are a nation of communities, a brilliant diversity spread like stars, like 1,000 points of light in a broad and peaceful sky. While in the White House, George Bush founded the charity Points of Light. Charities have a near and dear closeness to my heart, and it was dedicated to encourage volunteerism. I hope each of you today will volunteer and give back for all that has been given to you. May God bless America, and may God bless each one of you.
Before the conferring of degrees, I would inform family members that they are invited to take photographs of graduates, but must stay clear of the stage area and provide clearance to official university photographers. Northwestern will provide each graduate with a complimentary photo of their diploma presentation. Thank you for your cooperation. President Cunningham, on behalf of the faculty of Northwestern Oklahoma State University, I certify that the candidates seated in the reserve section and those whose names are listed in the program have satisfactorily completed the prescribed requirements for the appropriate master's degree as authorized by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and this university. I recommend that the appropriate master's degree be conferred on these candidates.
By the authority vested in me by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, acting through Northwestern Oklahoma State University, I hereby confer on each candidate the master's degree for which he or she qualifies.
The candidates for the master's degree will please rise and proceed to the stage.
Charles Anthony Roach, Educational Leadership. Morgan Renee Lady, Adult Education Management and Administration. Yesenia Buckles, Adult Education Management and Administration. Keenan J. Lott, Adult Education Management and Administration. Anthony T.J. Andrade, Adult Education Management and Administration. Andrew Stewart, Adult Education Management and Administration. Eric James Pruitt, Adult Education Management and Administration. Sean Keith Durden, Adult Education, Management and Administration. Morgan Kylie Rinbarger, Educational Leadership. Kara Elise Pence, School Counseling. Julian Ann Bonnywell, School Counseling. Zachary Judd McIntyre, School Counseling. Rachel Renee Brown, Master of Counseling Psychology.
President Cunningham, on behalf of the faculty of Northwestern Oklahoma State University, I certify that the candidates seated in the reserve section and those whose names are listed in the program have satisfactorily completed the prescribed requirements for the appropriate baccalaureate degree as authorized by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education at this university. I recommend that the appropriate baccalaureate degree be conferred on these candidates.
By the authority vested in me by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, acting through Northwestern Oklahoma State University, I hereby confer on each candidate the baccalaureate degree for which he or she qualifies.
The candidates for the baccalaureate degree will please rise and proceed to the stage.
Amanda H. Wheeler, Bachelor of Business Administration. Dayana Smith Hayden, Bachelor of Science. Rachel Marie Wasson, Bachelor of Arts. Sean Pitt, Bachelor of Science. Kirsten E. Campbell, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Brandon Nickum, Bachelor of Science. Andrew D. Yates, Jr., Bachelor of Science. Raphael Edwards, Jr., Bachelor of Arts. Manuel Ricky Gallo, Jr., Bachelor of Science. Ethan Kennedy, Bachelor of Science, Education. Jared Cale Fast, Bachelor of Science, Education. Dalton Taylor Kramer, Bachelor of Science. Illeray Lake Cook, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Sonia Marie Williams, Bachelor of Arts. Alex Lee Castro, Bachelor of Science.
Thank you.
Zachary Lane Schippert, Bachelor of Science. Cedric College, Bachelor of Science. Gregory Miner Jr., Bachelor of Science. Dimitri Tyrell Wilson, Bachelor of Science. Christopher Wade Fitzpatrick, Bachelor of Science. Jalen Williams, Bachelor of Science. Ryan Sullivan, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Kayla Jo Eaton, Bachelor of Science. Tiana Rose Eaton, Bachelor of Science. Jacob Anthony Vapp, Bachelor of Science. Gunnar Joe Lanston, Bachelor of Business Administration. Caitlin Elizabeth Anderson, Bachelor of Science, Education, magna cum laude. Adriana Elaine Tibbetts, Bachelor of Music, Education. Carly Elizabeth Osborne, Bachelor of Arts. Brianna Brooke Erickson Romero, Bachelor of Science. Amber Lorraine Green, Bachelor of Arts. Rachel Laura Davis, Bachelor of Arts. Kathleen Kaur, Bachelor of Arts. William Cole Ward, Bachelor of Arts, Education. Kevin Gerald Kosper, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Kelsey Clarice Schumpert, Bachelor of Science, Education, summa cum laude. Cole Andrew Jackson, Bachelor of Science. Caitlin Bell, Bachelor of Science. Madison McKenna Garza, Bachelor of Science. Estrella Gariola, Bachelor of Science. Madison Barrett, Bachelor of Science. Chance Wallace Davis, Bachelor of Science. Joby Ross Allen, Bachelor of Science. Jordan Ashley Kaufman, Bachelor of Arts. Carter Braxton Michael Spellman, Bachelor of Science. Kylie Joelle Edwards, Bachelor of Science. Sidram Condell, Bachelor of Science. Andrew Serpa, Bachelor of Science. Jamie Sutherland, Bachelor of Science, Education. Jennifer Renee Gilbreth, Bachelor of Science, Education. Trisha Frankie, Bachelor of Science, Special Education. Bailey Ann Hollingshead, Bachelor of Arts, Education. Heather M. Minson, Bachelor of Science, Education. Ryan M. Blackburn, Bachelor of Science, Education. Katie Cooey, Bachelor of Science, Education. Sarah Bynum, Bachelor of Science. Lindsay Jane Custer, Bachelor of Science. Kayla L. Patton, Bachelor of Science. Tanya Robledo, Bachelor of Arts. Jared C. Webb, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Michaela N. Bohan, Bachelor of Business Administration. Yvette Garcia, Bachelor of Business Administration. Jacqueline Rodriguez, Bachelor of Business Administration. Yesenia Rojas, Bachelor of Business Administration. Paula Celeste Vasquez, Bachelor of Science. Desiree N. Abernathy, Bachelor of Science. James Person, Bachelor of Science. Brittany Taylor Wallace, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Cynthia Annabelle Conrad, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Rosa Amelia Gual, Bachelor of Science. Desiree N. Fritz, Bachelor of Science. Tiffany Birdwell, Bachelor of Science. Savichin Vista, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Sanjita Shirista, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Trey Lee Johnson III, Bachelor of Science. Nicole Leanne Ugru, Bachelor of Business Administration. Matthew Robert Bickford, Bachelor of Business Administration. Olivia Vivian Margaret Brock, Bachelor of Business Administration. Clarissa Renee Vela, Bachelor of Business Administration. Chelsea Fitzpatrick, Bachelor of Business Administration. Kelsey L. Connor, Bachelor of Business Administration. Kelsey Paige Cloud, Bachelor of Science. Bailey J. Wilson, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Brandy Ann Hollenbeck, Bachelor of Science. Desiree Marie Morrison, Bachelor of Arts. Angela Jane Archer, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Northwestern invites family and friends of the graduates to attend a reception in their honor immediately following this ceremony in the Commons area of the Student Center. The University Bookstore, also located in the Student Center, will be open for your convenience. Please rise for the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction. The words of the alma mater are printed on the back of the program, and the alma mater will be led by graduate Adriana Tibbetts.
Let's pray. Lord, how exciting a group of people that have changed from students to graduates. A whole new life starting today as they leave this building. Lord, may they use the talents, the abilities, the things you've given them to enhance the world around them. Lord, no doubt there's been some blood, sweat, and tears shed by them and family, but it's been worth it. And so we thank you. Thank you for the blessings you've given to the students, to the faculty of this college, all that has been done for the betterment of our communities. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for your blessings that you've given us, all that you do. We praise your name today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.